And this one's by far the hardest random list I had to put together. Eddie Murphy movies. No sequels. We don't want no sequels on this. The top 12 Eddie Murphy movies, no sequels. You ready? Here we go. 12. We're going with Golden Child. It had some funny scenes in it, but like, as far as best movie, nah. To me, and some people gonna be mad. He didn't approve of Golden Child. He said that was one that made him sad. Like he gained a bunch of weight. Eddie Murphy had that many good projects. It wound up on number 12. Number 11, Dreamgirls. Yes, that's right, Dreamgirls. I seen it. I seen the advanced screening of it too, so I knew what was gonna happen before it came out. He came out singing, and all that my uncle don't like it. He like, man, that shit is corny as hell. But yo, man, he was fun. He was good, man. Eddie was good in that shit. He got the Oscar nomination. He gave the look when he was about to do the drugs and shit. He gave him the look. I'm like, oh man, you know what I mean? Give that man the Oscar. He got a Golden Globe for the performance. And it wasn't enough of him though. That's why it's at number 11. Number 10. People gonna be mad, but I think this is probably one of the better Eddie Murphy performances. But it was an animation. The best part of it is when he first comes on to the screen. Like, I know you've seen the Superfly, but you never seen the Donkeyfly. And he started talking. That 6-minute chunk is all I needed. That's all. I rewind that part. I went back to that part on Shrek as the donkey. Man, that shit is comedy. Number 9. Black people gonna be mad. So what? Number 9, Harlem Nights. Number 9 is Harlem Nights. Now, y'all like, why Harlem Nights so low? That's number one. Great cast. Comedy legends, left and right in that mode. You had Rich Pryor, you had Eddie, obviously. You had Red Fox, you had Robin Harrison there. You had Charlie Murphy. He wasn't even doing comedy yet. He was just Eddie Murphy's brother at the time. Everybody's in that shit. Great movie. Great concept. A lot of cursing. Why it's not on hire for my shit? You about to be like, really? Eddie was using 80 slang. He was using 80 slang. Harlem Nights that was shot supposed to be 1927, 1930 something. He was like, hey, yo, Smalls. Yo, Smalls? They wasn't saying yo in 1930. It turned me off. It was like probably like the 10th time I seen the movie. I was like, this shit, really, Eddie? Number 8. Eddie Murphy was on the road with all black cast, and this is one that kind of changed my life. I was coming of age. I was like 17, 18 when this movie came out. It came out right before my birthday. So my dad took me to go see this. This movie is Boomerang. Boomerang, Hudlin brothers did it. The guys who did House Party. Martin Lawrence was in this film. David Allen Greer was in this film. Late great John Witherspoon was his movie. John Witherspoon's movie. And this is where we all kind of discovered Halle Berry being fine as hell. We knew about her from Strictly Business, but you saw on this, like, okay, she a star now. Robert Givens, old sexy ass comedy. But it got that love story hit at the end. It kind of like, yeah, I don't have to watch that part, because I can't breathe without you. Don't you miss me? I'm scared. That shit, nah. I don't want that. You know what I mean? Go back to the bang, bang, bang. I like that shit. But hey, I love the movie though. Number 7 is the comeback movie for Eddie. People thought Eddie was done with good comedy movies. Number 7 is Nutty Professor. Nutty Professor, I love Nutty Professor. You got a chance to see my man play different characters. All the ones with the clumps at the table, the 2-3 scenes he did with that, fucking classic, man. If you'd have played the kid, that really would have put it on the top. The one that don't get no credit is his brother. His brother, like, everybody got 2 picks. 2 picks. That dude? Come on, man. I like a raw though. Any like little throw-in lines like, yo, Eddie is king, man. The clump part is what made the movie. You never seen it. But yo, love it though. Love the film overall. That's why it's number 7. Number 6 is Life. My friend Plug is gonna be upset. He like, man, I thought we talked about this shit when I was at your house 2 years ago. Nigga. He might say nigga. I don't know if you're gonna say nigga. But I like Life. I didn't go see it at the movies or nothing. And I'm like, I caught it on video, and it probably like I didn't get it right away. But then I got old, and it was on DVD, and I'm watching it, and it's like literally a great movie. It's like you think you got Eddie and Martin in the film together. It's gonna be straight comedy, and it had good comedy scenes, but the dramatic stuff when those guys got serious, I'm gonna bust up in them motherfuckers saying the upper room. That I'm like, wow, and then they calm down. And they like, yeah, we next. Damn. Eddie can act, man. Life, man. Number 5, y'all be like, why is this number 5? Number 5 is Bullfighter, man. Bullfighter gets no credit. You know, Steve Martin's a comedy genius. He wrote this movie with Eddie in mind. I don't. This shit, I'm thinking about it. I'm laughing. I think that crossing the 101 freeway is classic, especially when you know the 101 freeway. There's no way. It was hilarious. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it. Hey, I got some errands for you. That shit cracks me up every time. Eddie Murphy killed that shit, and it didn't get no love at the box office, man. You have to catch it on cable to be a fan. So that's my number 5. Number 4 is Trading Places. Trading Places is number 4, and I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons why. Because my favorite comedy director, Mr. John Landis, is the director of this film. It was just a funny ass movie. John Landis directed Animal House and stuff like that. So he knows comedy, and he said to this day he's still the best director he's ever worked with. Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, the Dukes. Come on, man. That's the Dukes. 2 cheap ass, damn near racist white dudes. Because he said the N-word. Oh, you think I'll let a nigger run? Hey, I was liking you motherfuckers. Classic movie though, man. Number 3 is most people's favorite Eddie Murphy movie ever. Number 3 is Coming to America. Coming to America is number 3. It's one of Eddie Murphy's best efforts ever. First time you saw him play different characters, Akeem was the straight guy. Arsenio Hall is in the movie. Arsenio loves this movie so much, he waited 30 years to do the sequel. Like, he was talking about that shit forever. He has not done anything else but his show and Coming to America. Coming to America. And directed by John Landis again. And you know what's moving about this movie? I just mentioned the Dukes a minute ago. They had them motherfuckers sleep on the side of the bridge as a comedy callback. They had comedy callbacks in 2 different movies. Classic. Coming to America. First one. Number 2 is what made Eddie Murphy a star. Beverly Hills Cop is number 2. It's the first time he had nobody else's name on the credits with him. He was the star. And the movie was meant for Sylvester Stallone or John Travolta. Eddie Murphy came in, murdered that shit. Murdered it. The hotel, the art gallery, the police station, the strip club, you can name it, every scene, Eddie Murphy killed that shit. Honorable mentions. Daddy Daycare, never seen it. I think I seen it was on and I was on a date, but so we wouldn't pay attention to the damn movie. That's it. Eddie, Mr. Church, my brother loves Mr. Church. What else? Dr. Dolittle, actually seen it, and I was like, this is not the same guy. This is for the kids. Mulan. Probably Donkey as a damn dragon, but I've never seen it. I've seen his house. I see why he works his ass off and collect the checks. It was okay, Eddie. You had to do some of those movies to get to this number 1. Number 1, to me, 48 Hours. 48 Hours, if you notice, I pretty much love everybody's first effort. I was 7. This is when my parents didn't give a shit. We just take me to movies to watch this stuff. I was on Saturday Night Live like a year or 2, and he was the star of this movie. And to watch him, that scene in the bar, legendary. It wasn't even meant to be funny. And it made you take him for real. And people were like, you know what's the difference between him and everybody else before him, other than Sidney Poitier? No, as far as the first comic that never backed down. Eddie never played a punk. He could easily they could be like, that ain't working like that. No, ain't no way you gonna go in here and punk all these fucking cowboys with this damn the Confederate flag behind you. You know what I mean? They call him the N-word, all kind of shit. He ain't give a fuck. Nick Nolte, I was like feeling bad for him as a kid, but I didn't understand. He was like calling them all kind of names. I love the movie, man. I think that's my favorite one. It might not be his best movie, but for me, that's my favorite Eddie Murphy movie. I can watch it. I don't care how many times it comes on. I can watch that movie over and over again. Let me know what you think, people. I know you guys are. I know y'all. Y'all be like, man, what the fuck? What's the name? You don't know what the fuck. You need to stop writing lists out. Hey, man, this is my list. If you don't like it, write your own damn list. Next segment.